This is wrestling's greatest moments.
Hey now, wrestling fans. Wrestling overseas can be an exciting experience for grapplers, but as we're about to see, things can get a bit too exciting. Sit back as Wrestling's Greatest Moments looks at the time Adnan Al-Kaissie not only defeated André the Giant in 2 straight falls and bodyslammed him, but how he claims he also saved the 8th wonder of the world's life. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Local boy makes good. Adnan Al-Kaissie was born in Iraq. He moved to the United States playing college football before entering the ranks of professional wrestling. Like many wrestlers, he worked different gimmicks until one caught on. In this case, the role of Native American Billy White Wolf. The now successful pro wrestler returned to his homeland, where he was greeted with a hero's welcome by his school friend, someone who had also done all right for himself, Saddam Hussein. Saddam was now the vice president of Iraq's Revolutionary Command Council, and he told Adnan that his wrestling exploits overseas had made him a national hero. As such, Adnan was going to stay in Iraq, with Hussein telling him, "We're going to take care of you. We're not asking you to do this. We are expecting you to do this. This is home. You are staying." Hussein's status, not to mention his role in the 17 July Revolution, which had toppled Iraq's government in 1968, must have been a powerfully persuasive force in Adnan's decision to stick around. Now enjoying an extended vacation, Al-Kaissey booked matches where he would take on foreign wrestlers, defeating them and making the fan, as well as Hussein, who enjoyed wrestling but like many people was oblivious to its work nature, happy. After defeating opponents such as American wrestler Bob Roop, Canadian George Gordienko, and Scottish wrestler Ian Campbell, it was time for someone even bigger. As detailed in the book, The 8th Wonder of the World, the true story of André the Giant, Iraq was about to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the activation of the Iraqi army, a holiday known as Army Day. Like anyone who had worked in wrestling, Adnan knew that bigger is better is a time-tested path to success. Thus, he invited André the Giant to work a match for him. André came to Iraq a week before his match, making promotional appearances as Iraqis awaited January 6, 1971's Army Day. Al-Kaissey prepared for the match, wanting to make it a night to remember. Unfortunately, it almost became a night to remember for the wrong reasons. According to Al-Kaissey, he wanted to capture the first fall by disqualification against André, drop the second, and come back to win the third. However, a pre-match pep talk by Saddam Hussein made it clear Adnan would have to call an audible. "Be victorious, Adnan. We're all counting on you. Be victorious." Al-Kaissey remembered Saddam saying, "This guy is big, but he's up. I know that you can beat him. If he hurts you in any way, he's going to get this." And Saddam lifted his coat and showed Al-Kaissey a solid gold British-made gun. "I will put every bullet in there in his fat head and send him back to France in a pine box." Adnan booked on the fly, possibly saving André's life by winning 2 straight falls. The Iraqi grappler even bodyslammed André the Giant, making his win all the more impressive and delighting the fans at the sold-out stadium. The match's success led to a second bout and a reported $10,000 payday for the Giant. André even got some career advice from Saddam, who suggested he lose weight if he wanted to make something of himself in the ring. Adnan was eventually able to make it out of Iraq, working as Billy White Wolf until he took on the heel persona of Sheikh Adnan Al-Kaissey, initially wrestling, but then managing in the AWA after an injury. For younger fans, he's likely best known for his brief role as Sergeant Slaughter's advisor, General Adnan. As for André the Giant, one tour of Iraq was enough, and he went on to find global success as the 8th wonder of the world. However, that might not have happened if Adnan hadn't changed things up. At least that's Al-Kaissey's story. As we'll see in a future video, wrestler Bob Roop, who also worked against Al-Kaissey in Iraq, has a much different story. Pro wrestling is full of many tall tales. Does this one qualify as one, or do you believe it happened? What do you think of this interesting exploit involving Adnan Al-Kaissey, André the Giant, and Saddam Hussein? Share your thoughts in the comment section and let us know if there's any videos you'd like Wrestling's Greatest Moments to cover. In the meantime, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and spread the good news about Wrestling's Greatest Moments, the channel that celebrates the squared circle.